In 81, he was 21. He called the water his own.
All right, look, man, we're getting ready to go. Throw the bow lines off first.
Fishing.
Because I am the goddamn captain of this boat.
Drinking.
We can't forget about smoking.
Thinking about how crazy this life feels.
Because, what about getting high and getting drunk?
Running on empty.
Some kind of goddamn podcast or something.
With Mr. Windy.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Windy is here.
I don't even remember when that was when I did that one thing where I said some kind of goddamn podcast. I was in a bit. We were arguing about something. And I'm like, what's going on here?
You were looking for your show on Muddy Country, and I just hear Muddy Country music. I don't hear my show.
Yeah.
We got to polish your show up a little bit before we move it over to the big Muddy Country radio.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah, we got to put
flamethrower.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big flamethrower. Right now, you're on like AM.
Right.
But you're going to move.
Right. Well, Joe was on AM. Joe was on AM. Chuck Stone. Remember, he was Chuck Stone.
People listen to AM.
I know. No, but
Right now, you're like on AA radio.
Right.
You know what the AM stands for, Charles?
Yeah.
What?
The one AM is alternating, and the one FM is full. Let's see. Frequency modulation. FM is frequency modulation.
Yeah.
And then AM is, I think, alternating modulation or some analog, some shit. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Amplitude.
You're getting very close.
Well,
I'm impressed with the frequency mod.
Well, I knew there's that one, and the other one I was like, damn it. Yeah, so amplitude, huh? Yeah. Well, you got me there.
Nice.
I guess if we were on Yahtzee, I guess I'd lose a couple checkers for that.
No, you win.
Okay, good enough. All right, because I get mine. Yeah, for the FM frequency modulation.
We got to work on the prizes, though. The prizes.
Right.
Give away some prizes and surprises.
Right. We could do like people have done,
So you guys have been talking about buying a boat, a sailboat, right? Is that where you're fixing to live on a sailboat? Is that what you want to do?
That's the way to go now. Everybody is trying to get away from everybody else.
COVID-19, everybody's afraid. They're wearing masks.
If you get on a boat and you anchor your boat out there, or you're at a dock where you're 50 foot out in front of his place where we looked at, I could anchor it out there, and there would be nobody around me. Hey, there'd be nobody around me for 300 feet. And there's an island right over there.
Clint Island.
If I want to get off the boat, I can get in my canoe and paddle over that island.
We get this iPhone working. We found an old iPhone here in the studio. You could broadcast live from the boat.
And so now, when the flu comes around and combines with COVID-19, it really starts wiping people out. I'll be on a boat off a little island similar to Gilligan's Island, which is perfect. What do you call it? What's that island called?
Clint Island.
Clint Island. It's like Gilligan's Island. And I'll be the only one.
You'll be that's not Gilligan's Island, because there was a handful of them.
I'll be Gilligan.
People come to that island.
I know that, but I'll just be visiting myself. But that's
I have a few concerns though for you, Mr. Windy. You're going to get this boat. I know you get really pissed off when you're outside and just having a cigarette. You get hot very easily. You're kind of a pussy, actually, when it comes to heat.
No.
You're always whining like, we got to get inside, gentry. It's too fucking hot out here.
That's a lie.
You're always complaining it's hot.
Look what I'm wearing right now, a black shirt.
And you're in the air conditioning.
No. When we're outside and the sun is straight up and down, this is why people that are from when the Ice Age came and some people did not freeze to death, okay, that's why their skin color is that, because they've been in the sun a whole lot longer than us. And as they moved to the north, as the ice melted and winters came in and people weren't in the sun as much, their skin pigmentation started lightening up. And as they got farther north, lightened up more. Then they started cutting across all the way to where it was now America, Alaska, Russia. And then they started working their way down. And over all these years, and we're talking about people that are not like people driving a Jeep Renegade or nothing. These are people migrating over thousands of years. By the time, not thousands, I don't want to say that. Yeah, because, the Ice Age, 60,000 years ago. Yeah, thousands of years. So they got up. Eskimos, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Their skin tone got lighter because in the wintertime, there was no sun. Whereas if you were from still way down south, in the wintertime, you're still in the sun. That's why your skin got darker.
Okay, but the concern is you're going to get a boat, and it's not going to have air conditioning, and it's going to get hot.
The cold fronts are coming.
We are going to have a little air conditioner.
You are installing the air conditioner? When you say we, is this like a partnership? You guys getting?
No, he told me.
You guys moving in together?
I'm not sure how you install an air conditioner on a boat that's shaped like that. I do know they have air conditioners, believe it or not, that you can actually bring inside and set it in the sink.
Don't you have to have some kind of power for those ACs?
Well, he said there'll be
12
power.
volt.
Yeah, it's got one of them deals you put in the sun.
So it's got solar power, is what this boat's going to be
He'll
running?
tell you.
And windmill.
Do we have an appointment to see this thing? I keep hearing about these boats.
No, he's working on it.
We do.
When is the appointment?
It's anytime after 1 today.
Anytime after 1, we can go see this boat.
Yep.
After the show, we're going to go see the boat.
Now look.
Where is it parked?
In the Cape, off of Veterans Parkway.
Okay.
Hey, windmills are the ones that have a propeller. You see them on some boats. They spin a little generator up there, and then the wires go down to a battery.
Why don't you take that
That
hotline?
battery gets charged, and you use that to run a fan or whatever you may want later on when it's hot.
All right, hang on, we got a call. Hello.
All right, there could be
Hey,
trouble.
what's good?
What's going on there, Darren? How you doing, bro?
Not too much, dog. What's happening? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just was sitting here in the studio, and I came across an iPhone that I got at a gig. I was DJing, and somebody left it. I tried making a few announcements throughout the night. Hey, somebody left their iPhone. Come up here and grab it. Nobody ever came up to grab the iPhone. I then even contacted the person that booked me. Said, hey, I found an iPhone. You know anyone of your friends or anybody that lost a phone? She's like, no, I don't know what to do with it. Nobody said anything. Just keep it. I was like, okay. So I've had this phone in my top desk drawer, and I mentioned something to Yandel, and he was like, well, you need to call Wistrel because this guy is like the watchman with the big trench coat. You open up your coat and you got iPhones, you got iPads, you've been selling all kinds of stuff. That's not exactly how I said it.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. Yeah.
Have 3 iPads, 2 iPhones.
Yeah.
See, I said he has a knack for finding
Right.
iPads.
And selling them, you said.
I didn't say selling them. He lines his pockets with them, though. He's got all 3 of them up right now for this call, I bet.
All right, well.
And Gentry has a knack for putting a spin on an original story. So
that's the way I heard it. I don't know how anybody else heard it.
Call it spin.
There is software. There's some software that you can get. From now, and from what I understand, I just read in the paper the other day that the San Diego Police Department now is able to unlock iPhones covertly.
Yeah, I know that one.
I just read that.
Yeah.
But there is a software that I believe that is that you can get that will unlock it. But also, I think that because I believe that's how they do them at pawn shops. When people take them to pawn shops or they find an iPad and so on and so forth, I think that they have a special unlock tool.
So you should be able to go to one of these little Dr. Phone stores and get it unlocked and on for Charles?
Well, I'm not sure. They may ask you for an Apple ID. Or because that's how they lock and unlock the phone.
That's I know it's not easy.
So do you get a reward for returning one that could have possibly been stolen?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right,
I mean, it depends.
probably not.
What is it on?
Yeah, it'll turn on, but that's all
it's
you
got.
get.
It's got a pass. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I just started charging it, and it's asking for a passcode. It's asking for a passcode.
Right.
Well, I know you can dial 9. There's a few numbers that you can dial. You dial 911.
He's on the screen now. Yeah, he's
Please
on the screen.
Don't do that.
Yeah, there's the emergency
don't dial
call.
911.
There's
but
the
a
medical.
few of those numbers.
No, 611. 611 is the one that calls whoever runs that phone. 611.
Yes, like something like that.
No, 611.
or something.
No, 611. I call it. That's the owner of that phone.
Well, I guess if you find an iPhone, what do you do with it? Once you get it, can you sell it?
Well, they're generally paperweights. They're
Right.
actually they're
Right.
I mean, if you lose your phone,
Yeah.
rest assured nobody's ever going to get into it unless it's the police or the FBI.
Yep. I believe that.
Okay, so
And they want to charge you $800 for a new one, a new paperweight. It's like these things, $800 in there
Yeah,
if you lose.
absolutely.
And not even
Absolutely.
and then
I'll
they
tell you
finance
what,
it for you over time.
I tell you
So you
what,
pay $2,000 for it when it's all said.
I got one better than a paperweight. I threw two of them one time. They were both Obama phones, but they looked like that one right over there, and they made me mad. I put them in the aquarium and put them around different pieces of coral, and they looked like they were something from the new age coral, like this new kind of coral.
You just put them in your fish tank?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, Darren, thanks for the info.
No worries there, sir. And, holla at me.
All right, I'll catch you soon. Peace.
Later, dog.
So Charles is thinking about moving. He's running on empty at this point at the Jones Mobile Home Park.
No.
Oh, they sold that out from under him.
Yep.
What happened?
They sold it.
So you got to move to a new trailer?
No. You see all the different stuff they're doing. They got people. They don't come around and pick up trash no more in a trash truck. They got somebody in a pickup truck. And they throw your trash.
Big changes going on.
Oh,
somebody calls you.
Something's going on over at Jones.
Somebody bought them out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're not dealing with Help Me Rhonda? She's
No,
nice
she's
one.
still there. I
She's
saw
cute.
her. Yeah, me saw her
yeah.
today. Yeah,
I
that was
like
Rhonda. Come
Help
by
Me
that buggy.
Rhonda.
No, Rhonda's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a new. The thing about it was it's owned by Jones Mobile Home Park.
Yeah.
The new
Quite
owner,
the facility in North Fort Myers, by the way.
The new owner is Jones LLC Fort Myers, a different company, not Jones Mobile Home Park.
And now this is a pay by the
think
week. It's like an efficiency style where you just give them a few $100 a week. There's no questions asked. I know when I went in there, they didn't know if they were giving me the key, you the key. They didn't give a shit as long as we had the $350 it cost to get in there.
And
brilliant. It's just brilliant.
And wait a
Open
minute.
a trailer park.
No.
Charles could run it.
They cheated me out of the one I wanted, the one I picked that I wanted.
yeah, that
They
other-
said,
that
was it
other
a
one.
better trailer than the one you have?
Yeah.
Oh, it had
there was a better
upgraded
one.
floral chair in the front.
Yeah.
No, the question is it taller? Because the one
Right.
he has
Yeah,
is
you
not
bang
big
your
enough for a
head.
person
you
to
bang
walk
your
in.
head. Look, you bang your head. See the
It's
top
for-
of my head?
I see. You got some cuts on
Oh,
the
look
top.
at his head.
He
It's for
He
pygmies.
hit it one day. I forgot to tell you about that thing. I said, yeah, it's when you come in that one bedroom door, it's like a
Somebody's calling you, Mr. Winnie. Don't you know how to
it's
do
by
a
Big
damn
Papa.
show?
We're supposed to be doing Big Papa on here.
Turn your phone off, man. Do you know how to do a
Give
freaking
it to
show?
me so I can turn it off. Yenno's got it.
No, shut the damn thing off.
No,
Now,
give
we
it to
said
me.
before the show,
Let's-
Mr. Wendy, shut your phones
Let's
off.
call Biggie. He probably wants to know are we calling him because he's got some great ideas. Let's see who it was. Put him on your.
You're not supposed. You're not, Mr. Wendy. When you're doing a show, you're not supposed to take calls. You're supposed to
Focus.
focus on what we're talking about. You know,
No.
What were we talking about again?
I don't remember. No, I think we were talking about Mr. Wendy buying a sailboat.
That's right.
I personally feel like there's a couple obstacles.
The person who's
One, too
What?
hot. It's too hot. Mr. Wendy's not going to be able to live. He'll be calling. He'll be wanting to come to your house, Jay, because you live on the water. He'll be wanting to come over there and come in get some of your
Whose
air
number
conditioning.
is this? I don't recognize it.
He's not going to have any power to charge his phone.
Sure he
What's
will.
going to happen? We got 2 hurricanes coming. What are you going to do when these 2 hurricanes meet up in the Gulf of Mexico
let
and you're
me
in
tell
some
you.
$400
Oh,
sailboat?
Hold on there. Hold on. Them 2 hurricanes, if they both do that, everybody is going to be in trouble. All the people.
You're going to be in more trouble than me
Yeah,
inside
but you know
my
what?
hurricane strapped down
wait, hold on,
structure.
hold on. If it looks like it's going to do that, this sailboat, the reason you get some sailboats is because when you're sailing, you don't picture sailing like on a lake with just little ripples in the water. Some people sail in rough water where there's splashing and fucking water flying everywhere all the time. Those sailboats are designed more sleek, and they're called self-bailing, where any water that goes inside the floor is higher than where the bottom is, so it automatically runs out.
So you mean to tell me you feel confident rolling through a Cat, let's just say, let's keep it simple, Cat 2 in a $400 sailboat.
You're on anchor with 2 anchors. That's the one thing. That's why how boats
Now,
break loose.
Question, does this $400 sailboat come with a couple of anchors that are
I
going
may
to hold
have
you
to
down?
buy them. It probably will have 1 anchor, which is good for if you're on a nice calm day. You're on the lake or you're on the beach. This ain't on the lake, on the beach. It's a hurricane. So I will need a bigger anchor, and then I will need another one. So you pull the boat forward, and you throw one anchor off to the right, and you set it like setting a hook in a fish. You know, you jiggle the anchor line until you set that anchor, tie it off. Then you take the other one, and you throw it off to the left, to the port side, and you set it too. So now you put them to where when the wind is blowing you like crazy, you ain't got one hook, they call it. They don't even call them anchors. They call them hooks. Drop the hook. These are big hooks. They're not hooking fish. They're hooking the dirt, trying to keep the boat from going anywhere.
I'm thinking you could probably get a really good deal on a sailboat at this point, as there are 2 hurricanes coming directly for this area.
$400. We got one.
$400, and Mr. Windy, and then that
one we're looking at today is $675.
No, what happened to $400?
They haven't answered.
Well, okay, we're looking at another one. They just haven't answered.
How many feet is the one at $675?
25 foot. 26, ain't it?
25.
25.
You'll be living in a 25-foot
think of a
sailboat.
Think of a 25-foot travel trailer. You know the little 10-footer's the one where you walk in the door and all there is a little seat to sit at and a little table over there and a little kitchen.
You're about 6 foot tall. What is that? It's going to be about 3 or 4 Mr. Windies laid out.
Sailboats are funny because when you walk down inside of them, when you're down to the lower floor, you're down by the keel. And so you have room to
That's the bottom.
That's the bottom. But you're well below the water line.
Where are you going to park this thing if we pick it
That's
up
what
over?
We're working on. That's what we're working on.
Oh, sounds like a lot of.
They've also contacted some marinas that could tie up at the marina.
Yeah.
Some are as little as $200 a month. Others $1,200 a month. If you can believe
he got
that.
the wrong one there. He contacted Moss Marine. He said they got plenty of boats, but man, you can't park yours there.
I know where Moss Marine is.
Yeah.
The Big M. That's where the Big M Casino used to be.
Up. Yep,
12 bills to tie up there.
$1,200 a month.
Hey, let's have some fun.
Oh, but they'll take the boat out and
let's put him on. Say, hey man, what's going on with where I'm going to park my boat? Because he's
put him on.
He's got Charles is Tom Sawyering people around to do things. Even me, I'm looking at sailboats.
My dad called me Tom Sawyer.
He's got Big Papa getting a place to tie the boat up where you could have.
He's got my money,
electricity,
right,
water.
And you never got anything past Moss Marine. I can see that. What else have you found out? You're on the show now. I'm buying this boat. Where am I going to put it? Hey, there's a place called Mullet Creek. You ever heard of it? It's supposed to be right.
Oh, yeah. It's right around the corner from here.
Well, I should be able to tie that boat up there.
That's in the off the Estero River kind of area.
Yeah, good. I guess I got to figure out how to sail it in there and anchor it up. Get a canoe, come to shore.
Yeah, how are you going to get it from Site A over in Cape Coral over to Site B?
Either buy a motor, like you're supposed to buy a motor where it runs without the sails up. But other than that, you can just sail it.
Sail away.
My drinks are messing with me.
Your drinks? What do you mean?
And you don't have to tie up anywhere. You can just be on the water.
Well, you still got to get to shore. You
got to take a dump. I mean, what are you going to do? Just go where you go to the bathroom?
You have a toilet in the boat.
No.
And where does the poo go and the pee?
It turns to dirt.
No.
You're going to be smelling that?
No, it's a composting toilet. They're pretty good.
Yendo is in old times. They don't do it like that no more. The toilet.
So how does it work, Mr. Windy?
The toilet is a 5-gallon bucket.
That's old times. I'm in old times?
No, watch. Gentry, you tell me what you think.
I just shit in a bucket.
Hey, Gentry, tell me. You hear him talking about turning the sand and all that shit.
Composting toilet. It's very 2020.
You take a 5-gallon bucket and you dip it over the side and get you about 6 inches of water in there, same as the toilet. So what? You ain't got a fancy padded pad? But there are people that have a pad that fits on a 5-gallon bucket.
Charles, you're talking about out in the ocean.
Hang on now. You're just distracting people. You shit in a bucket, and then you ain't got to flush the toilet.
What do you do with it? You just dump it over?
Throw it over. You don't dump it over. You throw it.
Isn't that waste? Like I guess the whales take a shit in the ocean.
Everybody, manatee. Goddamn, you think you're shit?
Manatee shit probably really stinks. I bet.
And a lot of it.
The composting toilet is the civilized way.
Anyway. So
you don't have to use it. You can keep it for guests.
You don't use
somebody that doesn't want to shit in a bucket.
Well, if they don't want to shit in the bucket, they can shit in the shitter that's on the boat, but you got to empty the shitter.
How are you going to charge your phone so that you can, do your podcast?
I got my
stuff?
emergency big-time charger that charges my phone 3 times from being totally dead all the way to fully charged.
Okay, so 3 charges. What are you going to do when the 3 are over?
I'm paddling over to Yendo's if I'm outside of his place. And
that's why I have the solar panel.
We're getting a solar panel.
Okay, solar panel.
He's telling me there's a solar panel that can do things like this.
Another question. What about registering this boat? I know that you got to get
it's already registered.
Numbered stick out, but you got to pay to keep the thing registered, and you probably have to get the thing transferred into your name and all that.
Hang on.
What are you going to do about that, Mr.
If
Windy?
the registration that's on it right now is still good, I don't have to re-register it now as long as I have the bill of sale. Is this the one that said title or no title?
Title.
There's a title. Okay. I don't got to re-register it right now unless I'm going to be out plying the waterways and I could be pulled over. You're on a sailboat drunk, running down the channel. Okay, but if I'm anchored up or I'm tied up, that's fine. So it's like buying a car where the registration is still good. But I looked at it when Yandel sent me the picture. My phone will not zoom in enough. But if you look at the picture of the boat, it looks like it's actually to this year. But I can't tell what month it is. Otherwise, I do got to spend the money.
Do you know how much it is to register a boat for a year?
It used to be $35.
That's it?
Well, that's 35 years ago.
Now it's 3,500.
I don't know.
So at this point, Mr. Wendy is starting to see some trouble over at the Jones Mobile Home Park, where there's been a change of the guard over there.
And he does see his money running out if he doesn't change.
I mean, that's kind of I know it's not cheap to stay over there at the Jones Mobile Home. What is it, $220 a week?
$218, yeah.
$218 a week.
But it is, run the AC.
But he makes less than that.
The unemployment.
So it can't last forever.
That Trump money is going to run out at some point. How much of that Trump cash you still got left laying around?
$1,000.
So if you buy the boat for $675,
right,
you're down to what, $325?
Better move your stuff onto the boat then.
Right,
$325.
But at the same time,
or you could stay for 3 more weeks.
No, stop. If I go to the marina in North Fort Myers called Prosperity, they have very bad reviews on Facebook.
That's why he wants to stay there.
I can deal with people like that. They sound like shrimpers, to the extreme. That's why there's a big fence around them. And it's only, I think, $120 a month.
All right, so $675 to get the boat.
Yeah.
What about the fuel? Do you need some fuel for that thing?
Sailboat.
There ain't no motor.
No motor.
The motor will be electric motor, and it will run off the battery.
How are you going to move it from where it sits right now? Where does it sit? Is it in the water? Is it out of the water?
I think
it's in the water off Veterans Parkway.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He told you.
That's about a 30-minute drive from this studio where we sit right now.
And to be technical, it is hoisted out of the water. So
on a dock.
The boat is not sitting in the water. It's hovering over the water.
Gotcha.
So, you want to buy a boat that's sitting in the water.
No, I know how to look. I can look at that boat, and if I think there's cracks in the hull somewhere between...
Well, let's put it in the water.
Hey, no. You leave it right there while I get a good look at it. Because if they did, like they think they're going to bullshit me, if the keel, they ran the boat aground... Like anything, like a car or anything, bending the frame. When you run a boat aground and you tweak the keel and you crack the glass, they can paint over it or they can patch it. They can do different things.
For $600.
Well, it might be that some bitch is getting ready to sink.
We want to make sure of it, and this guy's got multiple
don't put it back in the water till I check out where the keel is attached to the hull of the boat.
All right, so if we head over there after this broadcast and we go check this sailboat out for Mr. Wendy to live on, how much, maybe you don't want to disclose this. Maybe we could play a little game to see how much money you got in your pocket. But
in my pocket.
In your pocket.
In your pocket. Cash money. Because you're going to have at least $675 unless you're planning on, working this guy down. Yeah, but I wasn't
planning on paying for this boat right now. I ain't even seen it.
So why the hell would we drive all the way to fucking Cape Coral?
I'll tell you exactly why. If you get there and there's cracks in the keel, I don't want it.
What if you get there and there's no cracks in that keel?
Then I'll get on the phone and say, send my money. It'll be here in 5 minutes. I got to go to West Virginia.
How do you get money in 5 minutes?
I call the people that have my money and
Drone.
I say send
Drone it.
Let's call the people that have your money. What's the number to get to Mr. Wendy's money?
Okay, 989. No, 989.
Hold on a second. By God, let me get a line here.
Hang on. He'll answer because he told me he's going to take the phone. He's
Okay,
probably napping, but he said he'd answer it. Watch it. Don't wake him up. Come on, you bastard.
Yeah, this money will be here in 5 minutes.
No.
My ass.
No.
We're down to 420.
belonging to
Bixby.
Oh, Big Papa.
and cannot accept new messages at this time.
Oh.
Try again later.
No,
Goodbye.
your money? Okay, so now let's just
4
say...
minutes. 4 minutes.
Let's just say, Mr. Wendy, we just drove 30 minutes out of the fucking way.
Hopefully we stopped and got a sandwich.
Or something, and now I'm
Well,
I'm $50,
watch
$60 into this
Even
fucking
though-
trip,
Even though my phone...
and you ain't even got no money.
Hang on.
How much money you got on you, big boy?
Hang on.
Me? I mean, I don't know. I don't
G-money?
think I have enough. Let's see. I got a little bit of cash on me. But by the time we waste 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, that's an hour. You ain't even got the $675 if you're ready to do business.
Hold on here a minute.
Yeah, well, you said
I'm
your
trying
money.
to erase some
I could
crap
have this
on my
money
phone.
here in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
My
but you know,
God.
okay, I'm going to hang my call up.
293.
You know what? You're distracting me. He and I have been looking at two different boats over the last 3 or 4 days. One was a longer boat, 35 foot. They never called back. I figured they sold it. Now we have this one that we got to look at. I never said, before I even look at it, that I was going to call and say, have the money in my pocket.
Well, if you're sitting here, you're telling me today before the show, you're making a decision, you're going to become Mr.
Listen, I
Boat
still
Life.
got, hey, wait.
No. You said you're not even prepared. You're not even prepared to go into a negotiation when you don't have money.
Hey, nobody said they were. Nobody said they were.
We're going to drive 30 minutes. And do you have a car?
I could get on a boat and get it swamped in a hurricane within a month.
You're
of owning it.
asking me to drive 30 minutes.
No, I didn't ask you for nothing.
How are you going to get there?
We never said nothing about anybody getting me anywhere.
Well, all right, you said you're going to buy a boat. To go see the boat, you have to
I
get,
don't know.
get there.
I have no idea where the boat is. So, hey, I can't
How
walk
the hell are you getting a boat?
Hey, I can't walk out of here and just get on a bus and say, take me to my boat.
You don't even know if you don't even.
So all I can do is rely on the last information I got and look to my left and say, okay, what's the deal with this boat? How am I supposed to see it?
What is the deal with this
We're
boat?
going to meet the guy at the racetrack at the corner of Del Prado and Veterans Parkway. We're as close to his shop and close to his boat.
See? I don't have that information.
Okay.
I didn't say we were coming to buy it. I said we were coming to look at it.
Right.
I know, but you want to have, when you go to look at something, you want to have cash on you in case it is a deal and you want to negotiate with the guy.
I got a $100 bill. We could hold the boat.
No. I'll tell you how easy it is. If I want that boat,
I just get on.
I'll call this number and say, hey, man, I want this boat.
Let's call this number and
Get
tell
up out of bed and send me my money.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing. We were
Yeah,
going to
but
make a
here's what
phone
he told
call.
me.
You
Listen.
might want to get the money coming if you
He's got
find something you like.
He has a recorded message of me cussing him out yesterday. I said, listen, man, you're hard to get a hold of. You're up 1 hour, then you're down 3. Then you're up 1, you're down 3. You're up, because that's what he does.
Are you this guy's bitch? Because you got
he's
to
got
call
my
him to get
goddamn
your money. Why is he holding on to your money? Why don't you have it in your own bank?
Well, because, he's the mastermind. He's the mastermind.
What kind of hustle you guys got going on?
I ain't got no hustle. I ain't got
identity theft.
Yeah, no.
This
no.
guy.
What you guys are doing?
No, yeah, this guy we're talking about, the Big Mo, Big Poppy. He
Big
is
poppy seed.
Papa.
He's
I like Big Papa.
He's Charles on paper. He even has a little ID.
So he's collecting the Trump money, and then he's taking his own cut,
Yeah.
and then he's sending it to you like a transaction fee.
Right.
Yeah, that seems like a fair enough deal.
I'll let you steal my identity if you do something with it.
No. Nobody stole anything.
Did he key in your name and social into the system and get money?
The system would not buy what he was doing, so they made
This is insane.
they made him have me send them a picture of my original birth certificate, my Social Security card.
Now he has
and
the
my
original
state
social.
ID. So
Get this guy on the phone.
when he turned up,
He won't answer.
yeah, well, he will. He will. He's sleeping. Listen, he got problems with it. I'm telling you. He said,
Has he got COVID-19?
no.
What if he
No, but
dies?
listen,
Do you get the
listen.
money?
Here's what he does. He eats. He eat. Then he'll take a nap. Then he'll get up and he'll eat
Tell Gentry what he eats.
bacon, man.
Oh, that stuff will
Bacon.
kill you.
Well, it's killing him.
And then you lose your money if
You know,
the guy
listen.
with the money dies.
Hey, listen.
Oh, yeah. If
Hey.
he dies and he checks out, heart attack, like all that
No,
bacon,
well, listen,
you're liable to be out of your money.
when we're talking to him, I won't say anything, but just say, hey, I call him Biggie because he's a big.
Why don't you just have him send all your money and then, deal done? You don't have to worry about making a phone call every
because
time you need
then,
$10.
then if they send us more money, like if they get an agreement where they're going to send more money,
You
I
wanna
don't
have
want
the-
him, I don't want him thinking that I'm cashed out.
Aren't you supposed to be like looking for employment? Like I know that when you file for unemployment,
yep.
you got to fill things out,
Yeah.
like tell
He-
them
he
you're
does
looking
all
for
that
jobs.
for him.
You got to pass. You got to pass.
So what kind of
COVID-19
jobs you
then.
been looking for?
Oh, McDonald's and BP. Yeah.
Nobody'd hire you, huh?
No, it ain't me. No, I don't.
Why wouldn't they hire you? I mean,
think-
he's a pretty smart guy.
Hey. Well, you're making it sound like I actually went in there.
Oh,
Right.
you mean to tell me
These
you're
are
really
papers
working
that
the
are
system?
Hey, I'm
Hey.
not working nothing. I'm over there minding my business, telling you.
This is the problem in this
No.
country.
No, it ain't.
I'm
You're
a
the problem.
tax-paying American, and you're sucking off my teat over here.
You bought them 14
Man,
houses
he's-
20 years ago,
he's
and you
paying
tried
a
to
guy.
sell me one, if you remember.
He's paying a guy to steal his identity for him so he can get all these benefits.
Man, what a screwed up situation. And you're thinking about moving on a boat.
Hey.
You
Let
don't
me
even
ask
have
you-
the money.
Let me ask you, what if you had $1,000,
If you were.
no job,
Yeah.
no prospect
Tell him, yeah, no.
of a job,
That's right. Tell him, yeah.
but are paying $200-300 a week to
Tell
live
him.
over here?
Yeah, tell
It's
him.
not,
Where
it's
is
not
that gonna end?
$300 a week. How much is it, Mister?
Let's say it's
$220. I think
Okay, that's
218.
$218 to be exact.
218
217
is
something. Remember,
going
you got
to
to 218. We're not
eat
playing that
into your
sex shit.
1,000, and now you're not even looking for a job. What's going to happen? It's only 4 weeks away.
That Trump money's going to run out, especially
Or-
if that Biden gets in there.
What if you could buy a house for, let's say, the whole 1,000? You put down all the money you have,
That's
but
why I'm
you have
buying
a
a boat.
paid-for box,
I'm
whether it be a
buying a
travel
house.
trailer, RV,
Hey,
sailboat.
I'm not buying a house on wheels, travel trailer, or RV, or living there. I'm buying a house on the water.
And this is Charles we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, you're made for the water.
I'm gonna figure out. I'll have somebody teach me how to run that boat. There's a thing on ABC.
Oh, you don't know how to run a boat?
Sailboat? I ain't never been sailing in my life.
And you're buying a sailboat.
Well, I just got
This
to
is
get it
gonna
where I
end
want
bad.
to get it, and then I'll worry about it later.
There is
There's a
one.
girl on TV that'll teach you how to sail, but who knows how much money she wants.
Get her on the phone.
ABC, whatever, learn to sail. I think so. Can you look and see learn to sail?
Learn to sail.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you the saving
It's right
grace.
here. It's right here in
of
Fort Myers. Learn to sail.
The hurricane, the sailboat.
And I'll say, listen, I seen you on the
And
news
the
the
river.
other day, and you teaching that girl how to sail. I got a boat. You show me how to run it. How
If
much
it all goes south, Gentry,
Yeah,
you can
which it will.
You can walk from. You can walk the river. You could just walk to the shore. It's that shallow.
Well, hopefully the boat doesn't
And
get stuck.
the
Thank
boat.
you for
No.
calling Offshore Sailing School. To reach sales, please press 1.
No, this is
To reach
expensive.
marketing, please press 2.
This is $2,500
To reach
bucks.
accounting,
Hang on.
please press 3.
I'm telling you.
To reach operations.
I'm going to go with marketing.
Just get
I'm going
anybody.
with marketing, and you could tell them you do a show and you want to trade it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't
Hello,
talk.
this is Beth. How may I help you?
Can you tell me if I'm on the right line or number for the lady that was on the news the other day teaching people how to sail a sailboat?
No, that was not here at Offshore Sailing School, so I'm not sure who that was.
Oh crud! I want to get her.
How can I?
Well,
how
do
can
you?
I help you?
I'm buying a sailboat, but I know absolutely nothing about sailing. But I'd like to learn how to do it. So how can I get somebody? And what would they charge me to teach me how to sail the boat? It's a good deal. I'm getting a good deal on a really nice boat, but I know nothing about it. So what do you think it'd cost me for somebody to teach me how to sail it?
We have a 2-day learn to sail course that would enable you to skipper a boat up to 30 feet. and that's offered every weekend of the year, Saturday and Sunday, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 1-hour break for lunch.
So I bring my boat, and it's 26 foot.
You'd have to learn on one of our boats. It would be a Colgate 26. We can't teach you on your boat.
Right,
we don't have insurance for that.
Right. I got you. Okay, I understand that part. Got to learn on your boat. My boat's 26. Your boat's 26.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
And how much does it cost?
Let me look it up right now. I'm just getting into the reservation system. So we offer that course at the Pink Shell Beach Resort on Fort Myers Beach or we offer it in Cape Coral at the Westin.
Either one would work.
And when are you thinking of doing this?
This weekend. Or next weekend.
Like starting. Okay. Well, we send you a textbook in advance, which we ask that you read. So.
This weekend may be close.
Right. This weekend, there's 2 hurricanes in the Gulf, so I don't think we'll be out there paddling around on a sailboat this weekend.
Yeah, no.
So it might be next Friday.
Okay, so it would be next Saturday and Sunday, August 29 and 30.
Okay, well we'll see what happens after these 2 come through here. One of them's gonna mess with us on this side. The other one's gonna go straight for Texas and Louisiana, so they're gonna mess him up on that side. It could be trouble for everybody.
Well, we can change the date if necessary.
Right.
So if it's just for yourself, it's $1,200 and let's see here, no lodging. It's $1,260.
That's more than the boat.
1,200.
Well,
wait a minute. I'm confused. $1,260 for what?
It's a 2-day U.S. sailing basic keelboat certification course.
Oh, my Lord.
Your textbook sent in advance and your instruction by a U.S. sailing certified instructor, and you would have your U.S. sailing basic keelboat certification.
Yeah.
Probably even get a captain's hat.
No, listen, I ain't got that kind of money. I'll put the sail up and I'll figure out which way it's going and which way I got to rudder. If I got to throw the hook and stop the boat right there till I get it figured out, I will. But $1,200, I bet you I'll do like Robinson Crusoe, and I'll figure out how to work. I'll make that boat go, and if it don't go where I want, I'll just go to shore and say bye-bye, boat. Toodaloo.
All right. Well, we wish you well.
Okay, thank you. You're very kind. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. No, I'm telling you.
$1,200.
I told you.
$1,200.
I told you you're calling the wrong place.
I'm pretty sure we can do it. Did you ever build a sailboat when you were a kid?
Never.
A little boat that was a little sail?
I did do the Boy Scout, Cub Scouts.
God.
I had the Pinewood Derby car.
Since we lived on a farm.
Those are cars. But you ain't never build you any kind of little boat where you got a stick with even a piece of paper.
Oh yeah. When you're a kid, you get a little leaf. You put like a
that's all a sailboat
is.
It's just a different.
That's all, man.
Scale.
Just stick a leaf on it.
Stick a leaf in the water and let it ride.
If I got a whole pack of notebook paper, I could make a sail.
If you get caught in a squall and you're on a sailboat and you don't know what you're doing.
To the audience that doesn't know what a squall is, what exactly
is
it? What's a squall?
That's where when you see
Squall!
you look a squall, SQUALL, squall.
Oh, female
Who's
Indian.
calling me?
Come on now, your phone is not supposed to be on during the show.
It's not on. Not answering. I'm not answering.
I hear it ringing.
But you could make it stop ringing.
Okay, I'll do it. Open it and close it.
I don't know. That answer.
Who's calling you during the show?
Well, I just opened it and closed it. I just opened it and I closed it.
Does it answer when you open it?
Yes, and then it not answers when you close it. So
we're down to the final 5 minutes of the program.
And we haven't talked about any of the topics.
Yeah, we have.
Well, where the topic is trying to allow Mr. Windy to, not be running on empty. I think you would be living the good life if you were on a sailboat.
And when we look at the boat, if the boat is clearly, when you're camping, when you're camping and you have a tent that's big enough for one person or maybe two, you move around too much, you're hitting the sides and all that. But a boat this size right here is probably sleeps about 4 to 6 people. How wide it may be under the water.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's going to be it's a onesie twosie.
One
what
or
happens?
two?
You get
lonely
on like a Friday or Saturday night, and you want to have Mrs. Windy come over, and maybe she wants to snuggle with you. Put a line.
It's good for snuggling. It's not good for sleeping with somebody you don't want to be next to.
Hey! Those people are no good. So I will not want
What do you
them.
mean, those people?
Those people that want to come and maybe offer their sailboat. You want to go? I'm getting out there by that island if I'm by Yenos.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for food and things like when you need to go get some toothpaste?
Well, that's why if I stay at this what we call it, Paradise. Who is it? What's that place?
$1,200 a month. They want for that.
No. This is the
This is
the drug dealer.
This is a drug dealer.
Oh, perfect. You'll fit right in over there.
Prophecy or some stuff.
Paradise Cove?
Paradise or some shit.
I wanted to play a song for you, Mr. Windy, before we let you go. This song's really making
I think
waves
it's only
right now.
$130 a month at this place, but the electric don't work. You got to run an electric cord to the other dock. The customer service sucks. There's drug dealing everywhere. There's all that, but
we can't even hardly wait to get there.
Still, well, it ain't that. I'll be on the outside edge of the dock, and I'll fly a rebel flag. And
you don't want to do that. It's not this time.
No.
Not this time. Not in these current measures and current times.
I don't think these are them people that I think these are regular, good old fashioned all Americans smoking crack and fentanyl and all the things they do. I know all about it. And I heard it.
Maybe you might not want to be around that. Somebody's going to sink your boat.
That's why he's telling me you don't want to go to this place.
That's why he wants to go to it.
No, I don't know. I like the $130 a month deal versus at the marina $400.
Or you could stay in the river for free.
But then you got to get in your boat and come to shore when you need food, like you said.
But you also have a job here at the studio. You know you're at least going to be coming to work, right?
Well, if I do like we said, anchor up out there within sight of your house.
There you go.
And there's an island between his house and where I would be.
Are you worried if you leave your boat, will somebody steal it?
They don't do that.
People don't steal boats?
No. And then you know what?
You lock it when you leave.
No.
How do you lock your boat? It's in the water.
Padlock.
Padlock the boat. I mean, how hard is it?
Probably padlock the sails down and probably padlock the rudder where you can't steer it. And then probably padlock the steering wheel too.
Man, your expenses are going up on this boat.
Well,
you just need one.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope it works out. Everybody, make sure they tune into the next episode.
No.
Maybe Mr. Windy will be living on a boat.
No. Maybe I will be once I learn how to run this thing. Wouldn't that be cool when you're cruising along and you don't hear any boat motor? You don't hear anything. All you hear is the water.
All you hear is solid gold coming out of the top of that can.
That's
and
me.
Worst case scenario.
I'm talking about the boat, though.
He could never learn how to sail it.
No, yes, I could.
Anchor it.
Well, no, bullshit.
Have crab traps.
That's a lie.
Live on that boat for an extended period of time and never sail it.
Now, can you get a DUI on that thing? Because I know you get really drunk in the afternoon.
When it's running, when you are moving where you can run somebody over like you're in a car, yes. If there's somebody on a jet ski or somebody on a surfboard or somebody on a water board or whatever, and you're barreling right at them and they're trying to get out of your way and you smash into them and you're drunk, you're operating. It's not a motor vessel because if there ain't a motor on it. But you're operating.
Yes, was the short answer.
You can get a DUI on the boat.
Oh, absolutely.
But it has to be
being
operated.
But if you're anchored or tied up,
you can
if you're anchored or tied up, yeah, no problem.
Gotcha.
No problem. They'll come by and say, hey, how you doing? All right.
Drunk.
You want a beer?
Just concerned because most of the day I would say that you shouldn't be operating a vehicle or else you would go to jail.
And I wouldn't be. We already decided that I'm going to be parked. I'm going to have 5 crab traps. When you get a fishing license in Florida, because you have to have one when you're on a boat, 5 crab traps.
I'm going to play a song for you, Mr. Windy. You know, I work for one of these hip-hop stations.
Yeah?
Listen to this one. It's like the new hot shit that's out right now.
Well, turn it up a little bit.
Cardi B is the name of the artist.
I heard of people making fun of her.
I mean, isn't this kind of dirty? I mean, it's just it's like the hot song right now.
I heard of people making fun of her. Cardi B.
Put this pussy right in your face.
Yeah.
Like a credit card.
Pussy.
Hop on top.
Yeah, hop on top.
Spit in my mouth. Look at my eyes. Pussy is wet. Come
Pussy is wet. Yeah. Right, you can't play this. Pussy is wet. Spit in my mouth.
I want you to park this Big Mac truck right in my little garage.
Yeah.
I don't clean.
Right.
Let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me.
She's playing.
Gobble me, swallow me. I mean, this
She's
is
playing to the animals out there.
this is one of the songs.
She is enticing the wild people. There's wild people out there, and guess what? They don't look like anybody in this room. That's what she's doing. Tell them.
What do you mean? Now,
They've been in the
I just
sun.
can't believe that this. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and
She
I can't
be
believe.
listening
I
to
mean,
this.
I think
Yeah, everybody does.
I think
No,
Cardi B is
no.
entertaining. You know, I think that she's definitely got star qualities.
Smoking hot.
But when I hear
pussy, she said,
when I hear this stuff, like
Right.
you know,
There's
park
some
She
your
needs to be
holes in
taken
this
away.
house.
Yeah, something. She said something about running something up her backside.
well, the name of the song
Put
is
that Big Mac.
Yeah, Big Mac drive a truck up in there.
now the song is called WAP. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what that stands for, Mr. Wynn? WAP. It's not like FM, like we talked about at the beginning of the show. This is some new frequencies.
It's her deal. WAP.
The name of the hit record that Cardi B just
Yeah.
came out with at
the W I know has got to be Wanna. So that means that
Wanna.
you gotta
Okay,
be
and then
Wanna,
the A is-
Wanna ass pack.
One an ass pack.
Yeah.
Nope.
She
She just put some kind of eggplant in.
See,
Well,
she's doing it.
No. Now listen to the lyrics.
With some wet ass pussy.
What's the ass pussy? I got two out of that.
You're fucking with some wet ass pussy. So WAP. I mean, the name of the song is Wet Ass Pussy.
I said Wanna.
It just came out this week. The song is only 2 days old.
She's
and
a pig, man.
This is what all the kids are listening to. I'm just,
Then,
I'm slightly
Send them to
concerned.
reform school.
What are we going to do about society today, Mr. Wendy?
We're going to have to impose a sort of a We're going to have to impose some sort of like martial law on the children.
Martial law on the children.
Yes.
This sounds like
The
it could get you
the
10 to
children will
15
have
easy.
to comply for your own good. For your own good. If
Well-
you resist, you'll be sent to a child boot camp.
You might want to also, I guess, maybe I should as well apologize to the audience if they were offended by hearing that record by Cardi B. But
Yeah.
I just was like taken
I
back.
was.
I was taken back slightly. But
Wow.
I do remember listening to Two Live Crew as a youngster. Did you ever get into the group Two Live Crew? You familiar with them?
No, I remember Run PMS or whatever his name
You
was.
remember Run PMS?
Yeah.
I never heard of Run PMS.
What's his name?
Run,
Run DMC.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I think Joe's one that told me Run PMS.
Now, what about Two Live Crew? You remember they had some really nasty songs
No,
like
I
Me
know
So
that one.
Horny and
The band,
that
no,
pussy.
no.
Pop that pussy. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I kind of like don't want to sound like an old,
No,
like,
I don't do the yell and cuss and and all that. Have something in there somewhere. Like right now, if you want to hear a song that I would want to hear right now, there could easily be two of them. If I wanted to hear a techno song,
Oh, you like techno music?
well,
Mr.
I'm going to tell you a song that's techno
Okay.
that I like.
What's a techno song that
It's
you like?
by AWOL Nation.
AWOL Nation.
Yeah, and it's called Sail.
Sail, like you're gonna do.
Right. Listen to what he says. This is how I show my love. Listen.
This is how you show your love.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah, no, listen.
This is techno.
Yep, watch.
Did you ever go to a techno club and dance with a hot, sweaty
Yep.
female?
Listen, it's getting ready
You
to
did?
get good. It's getting ready to get good.
Huh? I'm
Watch.
waiting.
No. Listen.
This ain't techno.
No, watch. No, here it comes. It's coming. Here we go.
I've heard this song. This is techno music.
That's what they told me.
It has some electronic sounds in
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
You can't turn it up. No, where's my dial here? I can't hardly
You don't
hear
get a
my-
dial.
There you go. Now look. He says, sail like me. Get on your boat and get the fuck out of here.
How about the
Sail.
lyrics where it says, I don't know
Hey,
how to.
He says he starts
Sail!
off. Hey,
Sail!
no. He says this is how
You're gonna
He
fail!
says this is how I show my love. That's what he says. This is how I show my love. Blame it on my ADD, baby.
You know it's a girl, not a guy.
That ain't no girl.
Okay,
I don't know. I can't tell.
That's not no girl.
it is. She's got
This is how an
breasts.
angel cries.
Yeah. Well, no, but
This song's kind of gay.
Doesn't
No,
she
it
look
ain't.
like a girl?
I can't see her. It can't be a girl. Sail.
Well, in the
Yeah.
in the music video, it's a girl, but I'm not sold that
Right.
she's the one
singer
singing.
is right.
She's singing right now.
No, that's like Guns N' Roses putting some girl on there, or Aerosmith, some girl. ZZ
Yeah, like
Top.
she wants to be my cherry pie.
Right. ZZ Top doing that thing down the highway. That girl ain't singing. She's in the video.
She's just in the video singing.
Listen to this guy. Ain't no way that's a girl.
Yeah, AWOL Nation, the lead singer, looks like a girl. His name is Aaron Bruno, and he's got long hair. You know, he's got that
Well, people do
80s
that.
rock star.
They do
look
that.
thing.
Listen, maybe I'm a different breed.
Maybe you smoke too much weed. I could say that for you.
Hey, blame it on my.
Did it say maybe I'm the missing link?
I think it said blame it on the Steel Reserve.
No.
Freaking 22%
No,
alcohol that
no.
you're drinking. What is that?
Do you hear? It's purple flavored beer.
Purple flavor. Who the hell drinks purple?
No, purple is not a flavor.
Flavor? Yeah.
That from you
Looks
see
like a
what,
grape
Do
soda.
you see what this 211 is on there? Do you know what that is?
Is that an area code?
It's a Greek emblem for steel. 211. That's why these people make this stuff right here. 211 is the Greek. It'll tell you on here somewhere that that's what it is. Okay, the song's over, but I do like that when you turn it. You can't do it here. You're listening in headphones, but if you had speakers all the way around here, real ones with like my buddy Paul's got.
This is your jamming song here? This is
Well, because when it goes, bum, and if you got big speakers, it'll vibrate your ribs. It'll vibrate your ribs. Sail. Look.
All
He's
right,
saying sail.
we're gonna sail
Get
on
the
out of
fuck
here.
out of here. He said
Let's
sail.
get out of here.
Throw the lines.
There's a
and
hurricane coming.
sail. Right. Well, try to get out of here before that.
We
You'd be in trouble.
could always go look at the sailboat today, but I don't know how we would buy it because we don't have the money.
We don't have to buy it. If we agree to buy it, I'll have the money in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. It's been 20, and we're still waiting for the call back on your Money Connect.
If the boat is not in the water, I want to make sure that the reason it's not in the water is because it will leak.
I don't want to drive all the way over there wasting my time.
Well, we're gonna have to figure something out here. Song's ending.
And that's going to be the end of this episode, Mr. Wendy. So,
No,
Thank
final
God.
thoughts.
No.
It's time to get the fuck out of here. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Did you make any money today? You got a sponsor to read or a commercial to play?
Sponsor. Yeah, I forgot.
Well, for today, let's go ahead and give it away free. The Offshore Sailing School for a mere $1,200. You
Well-
could learn to sail in 2 days.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
Offshore Sailing School,
Or
Fort Myers Beach.
I got a better sponsor. You can get on my boat and you and me will figure it out. And we'll put the sail up and figure out if somebody's got to jump over with a pair of flippers and turn this son bitch. You jump over with the goddamn flippers on and turn the boat.
Who's buying the beer?
Probably be me. That's who it usually is.
Yeah.
What about the weed? Who's buying the weed?
Probably be me doing that too. Every once in a while you'll see.
It's Donald Trump.
No.
Donald Trump's buying the weed.
Every once in a while you'll see
Not
somebody.
you. You
you'll
ain't
see-
working.
you'll see
You're
people-
unemployed,
you'll
Mr.
see-
Wendy.
No.
You ain't got shit.
No, I got under the radar money.
You're beyond running on
Under-
empty. Out
no.
of gas. Just like this fucking show.
God damn it. Listen, he's telling you.
Does this song ever fucking end? Jesus.
No, it's a true story. Listen, blame it on my ADD, baby. You know, you're going to be doing it too. Listen.
I blame it on the drugs and alcohol.
Well, him too. Sail. Put the sail up and get the fuck out of here.
Mostly I blame it on the alcohol, actually. I put most of the blame.
There will be alcohol on the boat. Sail.
Oh, by God.
When we raise the sail, like Pirates of the Caribbean, I will be a pirate.
You forgot to tell Gentry about flying the crab flag.
Oh, the show's over. We got to go.
Well, he's tricked me just now. I forgot. Yeah.
We'll talk about that next week. Make sure you tune into Running on Empty.
I'm going to fly a flag that's going to identify my boat with, maybe I wouldn't come around here. Whoever you may be.
But then the crab flag, invite people to come on your boat.
Right. No, I'm going to fly a flag that says live blue crabs for sale here. But that's the only one there for sale. Don't come around here while I'm sleeping. I'll have the Southern Cross.
You're going to have all that on the flag? All that you just said?
On the mast.
That's a mouthful up there on a flag.
You can put flags up there. I just won't put the sail up. I'll leave the sail down because I'm not going anywhere.
It's time to go.
Yeah,
What if your sail had some message on it?
Yeah, but then what if the wind blows all of a sudden you're blowing off over there